You know, there's a lot of shitty jobs this world has to offer. Like, imagine being a middle school teacher. You're just surrounded by 12-year-olds whose main objective is to make your life hell, and you can't do shit about it. Or like, imagine you work at Chuck E. Cheese. You could even be the manager of that bitch, and then you tell a girl, yeah, I work at Chuck E. Cheese. Well, what if I told you I found the shittiest job not only the world has to offer, but the universe? That's right, nigga. We talking about the ones that's dressed in black, saving the world from extraterrestrial aliens, nigga. So they're saving the world from some ugly ass fucking aliens. And yeah, I'm gonna show y'all why whatever they're getting paid is not enough. This is like the 4th little movie reaction thing, bro. Go check out the other 3. Y'all been going crazy, bro. Keep teeing me up. And yeah, dude, that's what we got going on. 2 things though. First, shout out Mongwalk for the beat. I hope I'm saying that right. And then 2, asked y'all a question last video. What's the first thing you send and if you slide in the DM? And I hope this is satire, bro. What do y'all be talking about? Does it Kyle Lowry, bro? Mr. Krabs sold SpongeBob for 62. What does this even mean? Yeah, y'all gotta get y'all game together, bro. That shit's embarrassing. Alright, next question down below. Go and humor me. So the movie starts off with a bunch of Hispanics in the back of a truck looking like they're chasing that American dream. But 12 is not going. They on that ass. They said get the fuck out the car. But that's when some random professional looking wiggas pull up. Didn't show no type of ID, nothing. Just said I'm from District 6. They were like, what the fuck is District 6? That goes to show, bro, if you just act important, niggas are just gonna think you are. So he gets to talk in Spanish to all of them, gets to this ogre looking starts getting on his ass in Spanish, calling them ugly, and dude just sitting there laughing like shit a joke. That's when I knew dude couldn't be a human, or at least not a man, nigga. You just let this dude pull up in front of all your homies. Dude is as Caucasian as it gets, speaking your language, calling you a bitch. Like, for your sake, nigga, I hope you are secretly an alien. And would you look at that, he was holding the human head like a Tootsie Pop. While they're talking about why he's on Earth or whatever, the cop from earlier stops minding his business and starts snoozing around. Tell me he didn't have like damn near a month to move. Even with all that time, Gramps here was about to let him die. His ass do not need to be out here. God damn. So now dude looks like he had the night of his life with Squidward. His homies trying to see what's going on, asking the mysterious business looking nigga what's going on. He pulls out like a pen and then literally tells them what it does.
This red eye here will isolate the electronic impulses in your brain, specifically the ones for memory.
And these fucking dimwits don't even blink. Even if you don't know none of the words he said, bro, I know you heard memory. What the fuck do you think he'd be doing to your memory after you seen some shit like that? Like, come on, use your brain. So yeah, he erases their memory, goes, sits, and talks to the dude who fumbled. He's like, I'm getting too old for this shit, man. I gotta retire. And from the looks of it, he's been needing to retire for a minute. So he flashes his partner. Hey, yo. Which means he needs a new partner. Ooh. And that's when we meet Will Smith. I'm calling him Will Smith. Doing that black cop in a movie shit. Nigga jumping over bridges and shit. Like, what the fuck? He hawked his ass down, though. I ain't gonna lie. While he's holding dude by his shirt, he pulls out a Giga Blaster 4000. Bro, where were you keeping that shit at, nigga? I did not see that. And then bro does the coolest fucking escape I've ever seen. Starts climbing on walls and shit. And in that moment, that right there is when you have to decide that this is above your pay grade. It's a freak. So then to go follow whatever the fuck that was, Will Smith is like, this door is locked. Why don't I shoot it down? We not even into the movie for real, but I got a conspiracy. What if Will Smith whole time is just like schizophrenic, bro? We're just looking at like the shit that be going on through his head. He races and makes it to the top, and Spider-Man has nowhere to go. He starts talking about your world's gonna end. And honestly, if I was this nigga, I'd take his word for it. He climbing on walls, blinking all weird and shit. He looks like he knows what he's talking about, but he doesn't really go into detail, just jumps off the building. And yeah, that was that. On to the next scene where we're just looking at a house, a car. Oh damn, nigga, I would be mad as hell. While he trying to see what just fucked up his car, this evil ass voice starts speaking to him.
Projectile weapon on the ground.
When you pry it from my cold dead fingers.
I can't even call bro stupid for doing that. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You have a whole shotgun. You probably think that's just some weirdo in a ditch. Next thing you know, your body's being controlled by an alien. Shit tragic, bro. And now he look nasty as hell. And yeah, meet our antagonist. I ain't gonna lie, looking at dude make me feel uneasy. And bro goes and takes his spaceship elsewhere. So we're back to Will Smith and they're asking him about, his encounter. And just listen to this shit.
Perpetrator then blinked 2 sets of eyelids. Was that before or after he drew the weapon that evaporated into a million pieces? Why is it that none of the other officers saw either of these 2 events?
Yeah, I'm telling y'all, bro, Will Smith might just be a little cuckoo. The dude does have a good point. Out of nowhere, Agent K shows up, you know what I'm saying, cool as hell in a black suit, and tells him, hey buddy, why don't you take a ride with me? They go inside a jewelry store, ask the jeweler if he's selling any sort of like alien weird looking guns. He start capping, start tweaking. Agent K not going for none of that, blow his brain out. Damn, Yeah, he a cold-blooded kid. What the fuck? He ends up showing them the guns and their stop here is over. Agent K is done. He don't need your ass anymore. Flashy thingy. Now that he forgot all that shit, he gave him a card. He said, you know what I'm saying, come to tryouts. Dude has no idea what's going on or who this nigga is. But he showed up to the address on that card. That is crazy. He gets there and it's hella military niggas.
I see we have a question.
Yeah, I'm sorry, maybe you already answered this, but why exactly are we here?
Second Lieutenant Jake Jensen, we're here because you're looking for the best of the best of the best, sir.
Your boy Captain America over here. The best of the best of the best, sir.
Called his ass Captain America. I ain't gonna lie, that shit funny, bro. Look, even K thought that shit was fun. I think he thought that was funny. What the fuck is he doing? So yeah, they gotta go through a series of tests, you know what I'm saying? The first one is an actual test and gotta do it in these like uncomfortable ass chairs. And Will Smith decides to not be a bot and drags the fucking table all the way to his seat. Maybe I wouldn't do that, but I would at least stand up and like right on the back of the chair. Test number 2, shooting practice, man. Aim at what you think is a threat. And so rightfully so, the chief goes, yo, why the fuck did you shoot the little girl? And this nigga goes,
Oh, first I was gonna pop this guy hanging from the street light. And I realized, you know, he's just working out. Then I saw little Tiffany. She about to start some shit, Zed. She's about 8 years old. Those books are way too advanced for her.
bro, you shot the 8-year-old cause she's suspiciously smart? And this nigga's looking at him like, that's what we need. Dude literally got the job right after that. He tells him that aliens live amongst him, gives him the whole story, whole history lesson, and then shows him that he's not bullshit. And look, it's aliens. He tells him in order to be a man in black, you gotta disappear forever, nigga, like you never existed. You know nobody knows you. You're literally dropping everything to go chase aliens. A wife, kids, loving home? Hell no. Chase after motherfuckers like these all day. And then Will Smith has the gall to ask him if it's worth it.
Hey, is it worth it?
Oh yeah, it's worth it.
Like what, bro? Did you expect this nigga to say no, it's not worth it? Shocker, shocker, he ends up taking the job. Signed his life away to arrest and chase and kill aliens. Dude committed the next like 30 years of his life to something he didn't know shit about 2 days ago. Honestly, that's probably the only type of nigga you could get to do something like this. While that's going on, we're back to the dead man walking. He's on the hunt for something. Follows some niggas to a restaurant and kills them. Robs them out they shit. Did I think he plotting to take over the, I don't know, bro. We just trying to stop him. So they go to bro's old crib, meet up with the sugar water lady. She tells him what she knows and then zap. Now we're at a doctor's fucking office, bro. This shit is everywhere. Niggas on a scavenger hunt. I would not think it's this hard to find, dude. He's going around killing people. They're examining the bodies of the people he killed. And while they're doing that, it gets really intense.
You have really pretty eyes.
Thank you.
They're literally knuckle deep in a corpse flirting. She decent, but nah, that's a little too crazy for me. They end up opening his head somehow, and inside they got the guy code nigga, oh, you about to die. He says some subliminal shit like, oh, the world's ending, Orion's belt is the answer, and then bites the dust. They flashy finger, then get the hell out. So they got some time in between, you know, they're on a little break. And K doing a little bit of stalking, you know, he looking at his wife, who he couldn't have liked too much. Look what he's doing. He honestly probably just making sure nobody else is beating that shit down. They found dead man walking, it's time to slide. They got their guns, you know what I'm saying? They're getting ready. Pull up to where he at, and immediately, no hesitation, Will Smith get to fire. Remember, bro, this is a nigga cop in a movie. He's not gonna make good decisions, but they might look cool. K gotta calm his ass down. Hey, crash out, relax. You'll get him next time, Tiger. Easy, easy. But yeah, dead man got away. Will Smith sees the cat, and he's like, bro, we gotta go back to the doctor lady. And honestly, I don't know which pussy he think about. So doctor lady is taking a closer look at this cat, and oh my god, it's the thing everybody's going crazy about. The world will end if it gets into the wrong hands. Uh-oh, speaking of the wrong hands. Bro, somehow this nigga looks shittier than before every time they show him. I get it, bro, it's dead skin, but fuck, it's creeping me out. And out of nowhere, this nigga shows up. Oh, I know you, nigga. Dude went from this to taking advantage of chipmunks.
Don't do that.
Do what? Oh, man.
Yeah, I forgot to mention, bro. This nigga, like, stays with Bug. Makes it to the back and takes the lady hostage. Will Smith shows up, has no idea what's going on. And so she starts trying to, you know, throw hints. But the cat sells. Nigga jumps through a window and starts taking her through the city. Look like a crackhead who thinks he's a superhero. And of course, Will Smith's black cop instincts, them bitches kick in. He started doing extra shit and doesn't catch him. What a day. Dude hasn't even been working this job for a week. And the world's about to end damn near tonight. Oh, of course. Now they're sending beams at our shit, bro. We're fucked. How much time do these niggas even have left?
You have a galactic standard week to respond.
How the hell long is that?
1 hour.
1 hour.
An hour? Nigga, they been chasing him the whole fucking movie. Just leave all y'all can, bro. I know it's hella UFOs and rocket ships in there and whatever. But what's this? Will Smith cracked the case. He knows where they're at. They speed their ass over there, but it's too late. He's already in the shit. Psych, nigga, they got Blick with him.
Ain't no shortage on blicks. You fuck around and get shorty in them hit. Ain't gotta do it, that's more of a risk. Put a brick on your head and just order the hit.
So they shoot down the UFO and for some reason let this nigga walk to him. Bro, blast his ass! They literally let this nigga show that he's a whole transformer and then let him eat the gun. And then he let him eat him. Oof, it is not looking good. But as the alien was on his way, Will Smith just started killing all his homies. Saying shit like, oh, that was your auntie? Dead. Oh, that's your brother Vincent? Dead. And at that point, you have to go back down there and beat his ass. And just in time, boom! He's a dead man. And yeah, that's pretty much the movie. They saved the world. But sadly, Kay's ready to retire. He's ready to pass the keys. Before getting flashed, he says, see you around. And Will Smith says, no, you won't. And just like that, dude's been in a coma for 35 years. No, he left her for 35 years. After about a week, he gonna remember why he did that shit in the first place. But yeah, Weird Dr. Girl is his partner now. And everybody lived happily ever after until Men in Black 2. But I don't think I remember what happens in that. Anyway, if you got this far, bro, you obviously like this video, so actually press it. And yeah, bro, I'll catch y'all niggas on the next post. Notice for the next post. Shorty get a best throat. Ride him in my death note. Kissing hoes, hell no. Shoot him like Carmelo, isolation on the elbow. Every time I drop, like, oh my god, this was his best flow. Every time he slide, he got a 9, they be like, there you go. I'm bad at putting pride off to the side and saying let it go. Like every time he drive a nigga flying, look like Derrick Rose. We taking off the cap, but once we're lying, so don't let us know.